Alex Eala celebrates friendships with Mboko, Jovic and Liss and progress at Indian Wells. Alex Eala advanced to the round of 16 at the BNP Paribas Open in Indian Wells 2026 after her win over Jacqueline Christian. Playing in a big stadium against a strong opponent, she admitted to feeling nerves early on but was pleased with her ability to stay composed. "I was definitely a little nervous, but I was really motivated, super excited to play the match," Eala said. Learning from past matches. Eala highlighted improvements in her game compared to her recent loss to Coco Gauff in Dubai. She explained that reducing errors was a key focus. Facing high-level opponents has pushed her to adapt and refine her strategy, something she believes paid off in her latest performance. Experiencing the rise on tour. The young Filipino star reflected on her rapid rise in the WTA rankings. She described the thrill of playing on iconic courts such as Wimbledon Center Court and Miami, calling these experiences part of her dream journey. "I've been to the most amazing courts and atmospheres. It's been amazing," she said. Energy from her fan base. Eala acknowledged the loyal support she receives worldwide, noting how the energy of fans motivates her. She explained that the atmosphere created by supporters helps her push harder in matches and makes her journey even more rewarding. Representing the Philippines. As the first Filipino woman to achieve several milestones on the WTA Tour, Eala spoke about the responsibility she feels. "I try my best to represent the best of the Philippines. It's pushed me to be genuinely a better person," she commented. Playing in Manila recently was a special moment for her, reinforcing her pride in representing her country. Family support. Eala credited her parents for their unwavering support, describing the lifestyle of constant travel as challenging but rewarding. She expressed gratitude for their presence and encouragement, acknowledging how rare it is to have such full commitment from family. Building friendships on tour. Despite the intense competition, Eala has made strong friendships with fellow players. She mentioned close bonds with Eva Jovic, Zeynep Sonmez, and Victoria Liss, among others. "I'm really grateful that I'm able to build these sorts of friendships. It's just girlhood," she said. Eala now prepares to face Linda Noskova in the next round. She emphasized that focus and intensity will be crucial, while staying true to her identity as a player. With confidence and growing experience, she continues to establish herself as one of the rising stars of the WTA Tour. Mboko in Indian Wells, ranking, and results in 2026. Currently ranked number 10 career high, the Canadian has managed to achieve an overall 15-4 record in 2026. Victoria is playing at the moment in Indian Wells where she managed to beat the world number 69 Kimberly Birrell 6-4 7-6-5. And the world number 22 Anna Kalinskaya 6-4 6-1. Victoria Mboko will square off with the world number 6 Amanda Anisimova in the fourth round. They have never competed against each other up to now on the main tour. The Canadian was the runner-up in Adelaide International, and in Doha, Qatar Total Energies Open. Eala in Indian Wells, ranking, and results in 2026. Now the world number 32, the Filipino has managed to achieve a composed 12-6 win-loss record in 2026. The Filipino is participating in Indian Wells where she overcame the world number 52 Diana Yastremska 7-5 4-6 7-5 and the world number 4 Coco Gauff 6-2 2-0 ret. Alexandra Eala will fight against the world number 14 Linda Noskova in the fourth round. They have never played each other till now in top competitions. Under the bright desert sun of Indian Wells, where the mountains frame the courts like silent spectators, tennis is usually a solitary pursuit. One player, one racket, one opponent across the net. Yet for Alex Eala, the tournament felt anything but lonely. For the young Filipina star, Indian Wells became more than a test of forehands and footwork. It became a celebration of friendship, growth, and the quiet support system that travels with players from tournament to tournament. The desert stage. Indian Wells has a way of magnifying everything. The courts seem bigger, the crowds louder, the pressure heavier. Players walk through the palm-lined grounds knowing they are competing at one of tennis's most prestigious stages. For Alex, stepping onto those courts symbolized progress. Every match was a reminder of the journey she had taken, From junior champion to rising professional, navigating one of the toughest tours in sports. The road had been filled with early mornings, long flights, difficult losses, and moments of doubt. Yet standing in the California desert, she felt something else too: pride. But what made this tournament special wasn't only the tennis. It was the people around her. Friends on the same path. Professional tennis often looks glamorous from the outside. But behind the cameras and scoreboards, life on tour can be isolating. Players spend weeks away from home, constantly traveling between countries and time zones. That's why friendships matter so much. During Indian Wells, Alex found herself sharing laughs, practice sessions, and quiet conversations with three fellow rising stars: Victoria Mboko, Iva Jovic, and Eva Liss. Each of them was chasing the same dream. Each of them understood the grind. And together, they turned the demanding atmosphere of the tournament into something lighter. Victoria Mboko, energy and ambition. Victoria Mboko carried an infectious energy wherever she went. Whether warming up on the practice courts or walking through the player area, she seemed to bring a spark that lifted everyone around her. For Alex, practicing with Victoria felt refreshing. They pushed each other in drills, trading powerful baseline shots that echoed across the practice courts. But between rallies, there was laughter, something rare in such a high-pressure environment. Both players were young and hungry, but there was no sense of rivalry between them in those moments. Instead, they shared encouragement. "See you in the later rounds," Victoria joked one afternoon after practice. Alex smiled. That kind of confidence was contagious. Iva Jovic, calm in the storm. If Victoria brought energy, Iva Jovic brought calm. Iva had a thoughtful presence that balanced the emotional highs and lows of competition. Conversations with her often drifted beyond tennis, talking about travel, music, or the strange rhythm of life on tour. One evening after matches had ended, the players gathered in a quiet corner of the grounds, watching the final rays of sunlight fade behind the mountains. For a moment, the stress of competition disappeared. They were just teenagers and young adults sharing stories. Alex realized something important in that moment. Everyone was going through similar experiences. The pressure, the expectations, the sacrifices. And knowing she wasn't alone made the challenge easier. Eva Liss, a glimpse of the next level. Eva Liss represented another kind of inspiration. A little further along in her professional journey, Eva carried herself with the confidence of someone who had already navigated many of the tour's early obstacles. Alex admired that. Watching Eva practice was like seeing a preview of the next stage of development. Stronger patterns, smarter shot selection, and the composure that only comes from experience.